What's going on, guys? This is Kosti with Pick Dogs, and I'm here with Jay Yang for another edition of the Yang Angle. Jay, welcome.
Hey, Kosti, how's it going? The Yang angle. I'm ready to share my analytics and reasoning behind the game today. So let's jump on it.
So let's get right into it, guys. The Dodgers, the Cincinnati Reds. Right now, the listed pitchers that we have on the mound is Otani and Martinez. The over/under is 10, pretty high total, but of course, Otani's on a limited pitch count, so you're not going to see him for the entire game. So his totals have been high. And the Dodgers are a 166 favorite currently on the road against the Cincinnati Reds. So why don't you give everybody the angle and the actual strategy behind it?
Yeah, so Dodgers versus Cincinnati, Otani versus Martinez. I want to approach this game simple and straight. So Shohei Otani takes the mound for the Dodgers, and that's usually all you need to know on about this game. Otani's fastballs and splitter combo should carve through a Cincinnati lineup that has struggled versus elite righties. In the meantime, the Martinez has been hittable all season with the bloated whip and having trouble limiting walks. So not a good sign versus a Dodgers lineup, and that leads MLB in runs. Uh, and I think the bullpen edge, I think, Dodgers is playing a little better. And there's a defensive gap, and this sets up perfectly for a run line cover. So I'm taking Dodgers minus 1.5 runs, which is the even money.
Yep, so that's the play, guys. Make sure it's Martinez and Otani as the listed pitchers. Um, minus 1.5 on the road for the Dodgers, even money bet. Now, the Dodgers have been struggling. I mean, they've had their troubles on the road, especially this season. A team that came into the season that was supposed to break all the records, and they're human, and that's what baseball, the parity in baseball. Even if you have the most amount of money, you're still not going to win that many games. You're still going to lose. I mean, they lost 43 games this year. Now, with this losing streak, how do you break that down in terms of how they stand right now with that struggle of, they've had multiple losing records in the 10 game stretch over this season. So I'm interested to see how you break that down.
Yeah, so if you look at Dodgers 10-game stretch, Dodgers has been still facing a downtrend, 4-6 in last 10 games. But I believe they're going to start bounce back. But when? I think they should be starting that winning streak from this series. So I think I break down into a few reasons. Now, their starter pitchers, such as Tyler Glasnow, their pitchers are starting to come back. Tyler is the kind of ace to end this and gain their momentum again. In their division, San Diego is winning games. When I checked, they are 4 games behind in the division. So now they should not be giving up any games to stay in the playoff contention. I think there's a motivation edge. This is a Dodgers is a playoff contender with the playoff expectations. Losing 6 of 10 games I think that should be a wake up call. And also they have the schedule advantage of soft landing versus weaker competition. So after battling playoff caliber teams like Red Sox, Milwaukee in recent weeks, I think the Dodgers now gets a more manageable series, such as Cincinnati. I think the Pets and Freeman are starting to find their rhythm and to end their cold stretch. And I think in end, Otani has continued to produce. So, and for these reasons, I think this is a bounce back time for Dodgers. I think we should be able to cash in, and and should measure. This is a Dodgers bounce back spot.
Well, great explanation. And like I said, guys, this stuff is all documented. Everything that Jay does is documented. If you actually, I'm looking at the Pick Dog site right now. Now, again, at the time of this video, the games haven't even started yet on Tuesday. Where you're going to see this video Wednesday morning, but at the time of this recording, because of the time difference where Jay is in Korea, I'm in Baltimore, Maryland. The time of this recording, the games haven't started. Right now, Jay on the premium side is 276 and 247, 52% win rate plus 15 net games. That means if you bet every game for $1,000, you would have made 15,000 on the entire season. Doesn't mean it's a stretch of a couple games. So I always stress the importance of long term. Now, if you were on the rated side, it's even bigger. Meaning, if you bet the games that Jay gives you on a scale, because on the VIP side, we offer the games on a sliding scale of 1 to 5. So some games, if you're a client that has a substantial bankroll and you could afford to bet up to 5,000 a game, some games we tell you to bet for 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. We do it within your limitations of your bankroll. We don't tell you the amount to bet of your bankroll in a dollar amount. What we do is we tell you a percentage to play, where it's betting smarter, not harder. We take the guessing out of it. Jay does the actual strategy every single day for the plays, while I come behind and make sure the clients are following it correctly, and I work hands-on with every client. We don't have a lot of clients. I mean, you've seen 252,000 people subscribe to this channel. We only have a handful of clients on the VIP side because we're so picky with who we want on the channel to begin with that could handle betting big, but also handle the volatility. Because, listen, I mean, I talk about this all the time, Jay. You could have the best hitting weather in baseball, and the game just doesn't go your way. You could have a hitter-friendly park. You could have really good weather. You could have a really good lineup that's favorable toward that pitcher and that arm, whether it's a lefty or righty, but it just sometimes doesn't go your way. So you have to play the volume game and the long-term game in baseball. So hope that really explains it, guys. If you are a big player, the number's right on the screen. Feel free to call me. We still have 2 days left in for Christmas in July. If you purchase Jay's NFL season for the VIP, you get the rest of baseball comped. So if that's something that interests you, feel free to call me. You're not obligated. If you're just looking for Jay's daily plays without the ratings, there's a link right in the below this video. You can click it. You could buy his best bet for as cheap as $19, which is basically free, because if the games don't win, you actually get a credit for the following day. And listen, I mean, the results are there. Jay's 5th on the leaderboard at the time of this recording. Again, there has not been games yet on Tuesday. So if this interests you, feel free to call us. Follow Jay on Instagram at jbombcapper. As always, Jay, we love and appreciate each and every one of you that watch this video series every day. It keeps growing. It keeps building momentum, and we're going to keep doing that for you guys as well. So, Jay, close us out.
Yeah, so everyone, long term is the key. Baseball is the game of volume, and I'm ready for the NFL season. So let's have a winning day from now and on. Thank you.